couldn't get around Kokoschka. Kokoschka's presence of mind is good as he understands what Faucheux wants to do. Finally, he's able to make the pass back behind the net, picked up there, but quickly taken away by the defense. Lazenac will clear out to center. We're waiting for that pass was Sonesson. Sonesson skating around, gets checked off the puck. Loses possession, and Eastern Michigan will try to clear yet again. Faucheux along the blue line, trying to win it. He can't. Picked up here by Cruikshank. Passing one across. Here's a backhanded shot in the net for Chris Lazenac, the first score of the night.
Well, a great pass by Cruikshank over the sprawling defender, right on the stick of Lazenac. Lazenac, the right-handed shooter, takes that puck forehand and then backhand. Barron was well overcommitted to the left side, and a good finish there by Chris Lazenac.
Ain't nothing you can do about that one, Drew. That was easy as they come, as there was one defender to beat. Sonesson made the right pass, able to get it through the diving body of the defender, and that made the connection for the easy backhand play by Chris Lazenac, getting to show off some stick handling skills for the first time in quite some time.
Guys, it may have been easy, but beautifully executed, and I couldn't enjoy watching that one more from Chris Lazenac as he took that backhand up to the top shelf.
Well, we're back in play here. Eastern Michigan will win the draw, carrying it into the offensive zone they come. Here's a centering pass in the high slot. Couldn't make the connection. It careened off the stick of number 4, Adam Pinkowski, and into the corner. The Illini defense trying to clear. Finally, they do. Out to center. Here's a pass for Shawnick Powell. Skating on in, and John Olin was about a half-inch offside. That's enough to get the call, though, and there'll be a neutral zone draw as a result.
Well, partner, that last goal scored by Chris Lazenac marks his 5th of the season, good for 17 points.
Yeah, he's put himself in a pretty good year this year, Drew, as this is his first time playing with the big club. Obviously, you like to see some production from the younger guys. I know it's senior night, but that's never a time when Chris Lazenac doesn't want to score. The Illini win the draw here and dump it in promptly. Chasing it on back is number 23, Tony Gasser. As they're able to send it into the neutral zone, then played on ahead. Here's a centering pass looking for Faucheux. He couldn't keep his stick on the ice. He got hit right in the face. He's wearing a fishbowl. That'll draw a penalty here. And the extended power play will begin for Eastern Michigan. Finally, the Illini able to touch up, and they will head to the man disadvantage for the next 2 minutes. Presumably, it looks like John Olin will be skating on over.
A good opportunity here for the Illini to work on their penalty kill in a real live game situation with one of their best killers in the box, that is John Olin.
Well, it is a good situation for the Illini to work on. Drew, you're exactly right, as it will be extremely valuable for them going into the ACHA playoffs. As you know, that the penalties have been an issue for this team all season long. Eastern Michigan will open up the power play with the victory on the draw. Carried by number 19, James Peplinski. Peplinski takes a shot, doesn't get through traffic. Back to the point now, trying to set things up. There's a pass down to Peplinski along the right wing. He couldn't handle it. It careens off the corner. Now back to the point again. Played by Lucas Linville. Linville loses possession, and it's taken the other way. Langen has got a step. He's got a 2-on-1. Carrying on in. Oh, and he lost it as he tried to go forehand backhand. But that's going to pick up a penalty call as the Illini will now have their goaltender skate to the bench. It'll be 5-on-5 for the next few seconds until Eastern Michigan can touch it up. With possession, it's Cruikshank. He's the extra attacker, then finally touched as they were trying to get a rush going the other way. That will even things up now for the 4-on-4 for the next minute and 16 seconds.
Well, just some miscommunication there between Cruikshank and Langen. Langen thought Cruikshank was going to lead him with a pass. Instead, the pass came to his skates. Was not able to receive it. EMU was able to touch up.
Well, a good opportunity there for the Illini to break up the power play by shooting a short-handed goal. They couldn't come away with that, but instead they get a penalty call anyways, so that'll kill it. A good job by the penalty-killing unit to even things up. Illini win the draw. Back to Baker along the point. Going from his right to left. Now he passes it to his left side for Okuno. Okuno then down low for Baker. Belmont. Belmont passes it to Salters. Salters skates on around, looking to fake the pass. He gets in the high slot, shoots one. Blocked away by Barron, but the puck is still alive. It careens into the near side corner. Picked up again by Okuno. Skating back to the point, the position he plays. Quickly passes it to Salters. Salters throws one across. Looking for Belmont's stick. He couldn't make the redirect. Back onto the far side half-boards, then passed into the corner for Belmont. Belmont back to the point. Here's a shot. Ooh, that's a high one off the face mask of Salters. Not out yet. Salters has possession. He'll send it back to the point. Another one lined up here for Baker. No, he'll pass it across to Okuno. Okuno then feeding Belmont. who skates around that left eye. Back to the point now for Baker. Shooting a wrister, deflected out in front, but picked up by Okuno. He's got to shoot it, and it's not crossed the line as he picks up the rebound. The referees waved that one off. The puck did not entirely cross the goal line. The Illini is still on the attack. There's another opportunity out in front, redirected into the high slot, and then finally cleared down the length. This one will go for icing, as it was even strength when that pass was made. Just 6 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Then the Illini will have 44 seconds of power play time.
Well, Dillon, Jordan Romer, the captain of this Eagle squad, is the one sitting in the bench in the sin bin. 2 minutes for slashing, and his heart just skipped a beat in that last play as the Illini had that puck go right across the red line. I don't know how it didn't cross, but a good call by the officials.
The Illini able to recover the puck quickly after the draw. Played back to Sean Powell, who's at the point. Skating to the far near side now, looking down behind the goal line. Pass completed, and back to Powell. One-timer for Olin, shoots and scores!
The epitome of the power play for the Illini this season, partner. The entire time of 4-on-4 hockey, the Illini could not put the puck on the net. As soon as John Olin steps on the ice, he receives the puck at the point, takes a long shot right through the legs of goaltender Barron, their partner.
Well, that's got to feel good for Johnny O, who hasn't played much time with the Illini over the last couple of weeks, as this is just his second weekend back after playing for Team USA at the World University Championships. It's nice to see him get himself back on the scorecard as a big power play goal for the Illini, who should be called for too many men on the ice penalty, but got away with it as Sean Powell was on the ice during the face-off, but nonetheless, they'll get away with it as the Illini will skate it into the offensive zone. Quickly intercepted here by Eastern Michigan. Carried forward and into the offensive zone they come on the stick of Zachary Willis. Willis trying to finesse one towards the net. It gets redirected now back behind the backboards. Picked up again and sent to the point. Looking for a one-timer. Ooh, he whiffed on the shot. That was courtesy of number 19, James Peplinski. Taking things out for the Illini, it's Pacheco. He'll dump it in, and they'll go for a change. Picked up here by Peplinski. He'll carry forward for Eastern Michigan. Dumped on in, and on net, Zachary Donna will not cover for long enough to get a whistle, and he'll play to Dusek. Dusek will send it off his backhand out to center. Sonesson carries it from there. Into the offensive zone he comes. Wide shot, shooting one, blockered away. Rebound off the glass and careened onto the near side corner. Picked up here by Lazenak. And back to the point he goes, to Nunez. Nunez back down to Lazenak, this time on the near side half boards. He'll skate into the dot, then looking for a one-timer from Cruikshank is redirected wide. That was Matiziak trying to put the last touch on the shot, but instead sent it wide of the net. The puck is loose out back in the defensive zone for the Illini, picked up there by Matiziak. He'll pass it ahead, and then towards the blue line. Forced on into the offensive zone by Lazenak, picked up by the Eastern Michigan defense. Sent on across, played by Lucas Linville. Into the offensive zone he comes. Linville looking to get something towards the slot. He takes a spill as he heads towards the net and dislodges it in the process. So there will be, but it should be a neutral zone draw coming up as a result of that.
Well, that last goal by John Olin, Dillon, was his 18th of the season, his 9th power play goal. He's got half of his goals on a man advantage, partner.
That's pretty good production from him on the special teams, Drew, but you also want to see a lot more on the 5-on-5, but certainly he has been a man on the power play. Just a force to be reckoned with. John Olin is always there when you need him, especially from that point shot. It's just phenomenal. The Illini will carry it into the offensive zone after the faceoff. Chasing it down is number 44, Eric Salters. He'll throw it back to the point. It flutters high and out of the zone where Robert Kokoschka will have to glove it down and play it back on in. Taking it deep, he'll carry towards the net. Looking for a backhanded shot. Couldn't get a good one off. It's taken away by the defense. Played on ahead by number 52, Corey Sunsnowski. He'll go into the offensive zone. A nice stick check there by Kokoschka to win the puck free. Carrying it now the other way is Salters. He's got some space, a 2-on-1 brewing. But the Illini unable to capitalize, and it's taken away off the interception. Right on out to neutral ice, then into the offensive zone. A quick no-look pass. That one was going for Sosnowski, was intercepted by Belmont. He'll carry it on in. Belmont shooting one, blockered away and into the far side corner. Picked up there by Salters. Salters now skating with it back to the point. Okuno's rocket shot is blockered away and goes behind the net. Picked up by the defense and cleared out to center. Baker will recover at the red line. Trying to make a pass. He's got Okuno. D to D. Into the offensive zone they come. Dropping one for Olin. He was intercepted. Eastern Michigan will clear it on out to center ice. And the stick of number 25, Jordan Romer. Romer tries to dump it in, but it's played by the Illini. Shawnee Powell skates back in, putting on the brakes as he heads toward the left side dot. And there's a quick whistle here. Not quite sure what the call is going to be. There's nobody offside there. Maybe there was a little play that was going on behind the puck. Drew, I didn't see anything. What'd you see?
I'm not sure either, partner. I know the whistle came from the near side linesman to stop play, and after blowing the whistle, he kind of put his hands up and signaled to the other official to let's have a conversation here. So they're discussing what will come of the whistle. I'm not sure if I see 5 men on the ice for both sides, partner.
Well, it must have been a delayed call that the referee was unsure about. Maybe it was a puck that had gone out of play off of a ricochet, but nevertheless, the Illini will have a draw in the offensive zone. It's won by them and quickly sent it to the crease. A quick shot was not good enough by Baker. He had some trouble keeping his stick on the ice. Dumped back quickly on in by Okuno, played by Barron behind his own net. Picked up here by his defenseman, number 5, Kyle Sandera. Sandera will send it towards the blue line, but held in by a nice strong play there by John Olin. Finally cleared out and sent down the length. The icing negated by Faucho's quick play to play the puck. He gets checked hard into the boards, looking for a penalty call. Won't get it. Still alive. The puck is sent into the slot, intercepted by the Illini, and cleared on out to center ice. This one will go back into the defensive zone for Eastern Michigan, where they'll have to play. Sent on a cross, off the boards, looking for a pass to Faucho. Was a little too long, picked up by Nunez. Nunez will pass to Stueve, and the Illini will begin the attack. Carrying it on into the offensive zone along the left wing. Dumped on in across the blue line. Pacheco will chase it down, back behind the net. He gets checked off the puck pretty well by Romer. And Romer will pass it ahead to Sonsnowski, who will carry it forward. And then another pass to number 16, Zachary Willis. Willis shoots one, goes wide. Careening off the backboards and carrying on out to center. Here come the Illini the other way. Langen throws one across. A little too far in front of Mario Pacheco. And the forward pass careens out to center where the Illini will have to tag up. Here comes Nunez, gets the zone. He'll take it deep, goes behind the goal line. Skating around, going wide side. Looking to go from his forehand to backhand. He's able to send it towards the slot. A nice pass and a backhanded shot by Lazenak is up and over the top of the crossbar as well as the glass and out of play. So we've got a stoppage here. 3:39 to go in the first period. The score, 2-0.
Well, guys, mysterious whistles aside, the Illini have really taken control of this game ever since John Olin took a penalty and put them short-handed. The penalty-killing squad got a penalty right away. John Langen drew that slash. Then the 4-on-4 looked more like a power play for the Illini, and of course it only took about 10 seconds for the power play to convert, and the Eagles haven't really had a sustained offensive chance since.
Indeed, they haven't, and those offensive blues for Eastern Michigan will continue here as the Illini have possession in their offensive zone. A prolonged offensive possession at that. Played onto the far side, where it's played by Chris Lazenak, one of the goal scorers already tonight. He'll pass it across for the speedy Eric Cruikshank, who tries to center one for a crushing the net. Robert Kokoschka, he couldn't handle the backhanded shot very well, and it's easily kicked away into the near side corner. Still working with possession are the Illini. Trying to force that puck free. It's loose back behind the net. Finally picked up by Eastern Michigan. They try to clear, intercepted in the slot. Another opportunity blocked away and sent on out courtesy of Kyle Sandera. He'll flutter it down the length of the ice, where sitting on top of it is Zach Donna getting the whistle.
Well, some pushing and shoving after the play there, partner, as Caprio received a check in the back from Salata, and Sonesson came over to Salata and said, hey, not in my house, big guy.
Well, Zach Donna hasn't been very busy tonight, Drew, as that will count as a save on the stat sheet. It really shouldn't, but it was on the net. He's able to fall on top of it. The Illini will have the defensive zone draw here. A rare occurrence so far in this one. Belmont will win it. Plays it over to Okuno. He'll go back behind his net to quarterback from there. He decides to pass to his left. Carrying with it is Josh Baker. Baker passes it ahead to Eric Salters. Salters into the offensive zone. Centering one, looking for Belmont. It was sticked away by a good defensive play. And then picked up again by the Illini. Flossie sends it back to the point. Baker, a weak wrister, will make it on net, easily kicked away. Back into the near side corner it comes. Now along the near side half board, still working with it, is Flossie. He'll dump it down behind the net. It'll ring around it and play it to the far side where Okuno is standing tall. Okuno now across to Salters. Salters will force himself to go back to the point. Dumping it on in to Flossie. Flossie making some nice moves, going forehand to backhand. Gets some space. Throws one on net. Got through the goaltender, but it careened wide. Now back around to the blue line. Held in by Baker. Baker will dump it in. Salters with possession. Cross pass to Okuno. Okuno feeds it to Belmont. Belmont shoots from there. Doesn't make it on net. Blocked away. Now back behind the cage. Picked up here by Flossie. Flossie passes it back to Belmont. Skating into the slot. Shooting one and into the breadbasket of Barron. The save made.
Man, something is just not clicking tonight for Josh Belmont, partner. We saw him score a goal. The last one he scored here on home ice was a laser of a wrist shot to the top corner, like a well-sniped shot that you see in the NHL. And that, so far tonight, partner, his wrist shots weak at best and right to the breadbasket of the goaltender.
Indeed, they have been. He hasn't gotten a lot of good redirect opportunities down low either. His positioning has been good, but his stick really just hasn't been working for him tonight. The Illini continue this offensive possession. Stueve has it in the slot. Shooting one, it's blocked away. Trying to clear the defense. Olin holds it in. It's directed up into the top of the net. Another goal. Grant Stueve.
Well, how about the athleticism and the concentration of Grant Stueve on that play? He tracked that puck in from the point all the way to his stick and redirected it up over the glove side shoulder of Barron. All the while, he had two defenders on him. He actually ended up getting checked from behind as he made that redirect, partner.
Drew, how about that? Grant Stueve able to come away with his second goal of the season after being called up. Or excuse me, that's his first goal of the season, Drew, after being called up from the D2 team. He's made his mark here so far in the few games he's played, as he's been very physical. But tonight, he's able to get himself on that score sheet. That's a coveted statistic to have, as the Illini carry a 3-goal lead now, as Stueve will carry it into the offensive zone. Looking to take it wide, he sends it towards the net. Looking for a wraparound, feeds it to Olin at the point. Olin shooting one, blocked away by Fauscio. Fauscio will pick it up and carry it away. Looking to get in the offensive zone, a good presence of mind there by his forwards to hold along the blue line. He finally sends it in the net, but it's easily saved. Played here by the Illini, cleared out to center. Olin will carry. No, it'll flutter into the penalty box here, and we'll get a stoppage.
You know, we talk ad nauseum about John Olin's prowess from the point, but his line mates know that better than anybody else, and that's why Grant Stueve was in position in front of the net, ready for that deflection.
You're absolutely right, Justin, and it's funny, neither of those guys have played much time together, as Stueve came up exactly the same time when Olin left the team, so clearly in practice something like that had to be clicking. Coach Fabrini getting very creative with his lineup tonight. Langen will carry into the offensive zone. On the wide side. Sending one across, looking for Caprio. Too far in front of him, but he'll recover the pass. Picked up in the far side corner, looking to get some space. Now pinned up against the boards. Played here by number 52 of the defense. That's Sosnowski. Sosnowski tries to clear. Fluttering high out towards the blue line and mishandling it was Kokoschka. He'll have to take it back to the red line to get some space and dump it back in. Barron will play it behind his cage. As the the period will come to a close here, the Illini very satisfied with that 20-minute set. They walk away with 3 goals, and all of them coming from some very unusual players.
Well, Lazanek, Olin, and Stueve with tallies in that period, as you mentioned, partner, and I think the Illini are in a very good spot. You certainly can't complain with a 3-0 lead.
Certainly not, as Coach Fabrini using his creativity, as we mentioned, to change the lineup a little bit in that first period. And we saw goals from players that were playing out of position. You know, of course, you do see John Olin score all the time, but as a forward, you rarely see him score from the point, save for those power play opportunities. He didn't get the goal on that third one, although he has the primary assist, and that was not on the power play, but he was playing the point as well, and Grant Stueve taking advantage of the knowledge of that. We'll send it down to center ice, where Justin Goldberg is with head coach Nick Fabrini.
Coach, what was the focus in practice this week, knowing that the field is already set for the national tournament next weekend?
Just making sure that we have everything clicking on full cylinders. Made some changes on special teams. Got one different guy in the lineup tonight. Trying a couple different things, but really this weekend's just about fine-tuning things before we head to Ohio on Thursday.
Then you must be pleased with that special team sequence where the PK turned it into a 4-on-4, and then a few seconds into the man advantage, we're able to convert.
Yeah, you know, that's you know, the penalty kill gave us some issues over the weekend, so we worked hard on it this week, and we're able to kill. It was only brief, but we're able to do a nice job the first 45 seconds. Then it was great for the power play to respond and get one right away.